What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P here, back with week 3 of the preseason here in our Columbus Aviators franchise. The Aviators not looking good in the preseason yet so far, coming into this game 0-2, and we are going up against a Washington Redskins team that is yet to get a win in the preseason as well. They are 0-1-1, getting a tie in the preseason. Pretty brutal for those fans. But the Aviators looking to turn things around today. You know, we need to see our defense step up a little bit more. We need to see more from Russell. We're also going to give XxSnEaKyPxx quite a lot of time today, as Russell, the rookie quarterback, is going to get the start, meaning Patrick's going to play the remaining 3 quarters. We already know Marcus Mariota is going to be our starter in the season, so we don't really need to see him a whole lot in preseason, and we don't really want to risk an injury with him as well. So we're going to go ahead and move forward with Tyson Russell as the starter and give XxSnEaKyPxx those backup minutes. So, you know, Russell hasn't really earned that backup role yet, and despite the inconsistency, Patrick looked okay at quarterback sometimes last season. You know, obviously he failed us in the playoffs, but we still liked what we saw from him at other parts. Sanders is going to take this up to the 26-yard line, and that is where Jimmy Garoppolo and this Redskins offense will get things going. Garoppolo, a pretty good pickup for this Redskins team, and they also signed quite a few other big-time players in free agency. They were one of the teams making a lot of moves, and they might be a team to keep an eye on throughout this season with all the veterans that they brought in. They're going to hand the ball off CJ Anderson up the middle, and he will pick up 10 yards there. 1st and 10. Anderson, nowhere to go. He broke the tackles, breaking 2 tackles across the 50, 40, 35, 30, all the way down to the 26-yard line. A 38-yard run. CJ Anderson had nowhere to go and plowed over the Aviators. We talked about defense being an issue, and CJ Anderson exposing part of that here today. 1st and 10. They're going to have a false start penalty, moving them back 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 31-yard line. Here's Johnson on the right side. That's good for a gain of about, or a loss of 3, I'm sorry. Gain of 2. It was a gain of 2. 3rd and 11 here. Garoppolo in the pocket. Pressure coming from Casey, and he will connect with Brown on the left side of the field, out of bounds at the 12-yard line. A 15-yard play. 1st and 10 handoff. CJ Anderson not going to get away from the defense this time. 2nd and 10. Anderson on the outside. No one is going to catch him untouched into the end zone. CJ Anderson, a big pickup here for the Redskins. I believe he was with them last year as well. But he's going to put the Redskins on top 7-0 here early on, and that'll bring out Tyson Russell getting his first start in his NFL career. Granted, it's only a preseason game. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception so far in the preseason. Not so bad for a rookie quarterback. He is going to pitch the ball to Bishop Sankey, who goes on the outside, picking up about 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Russell in the pocket. Pressure coming, and barely gets the ball out of his hands there. 3rd and 8 here for the Aviators. And Russell going to try to make a play over the middle, connects with Wayne Chapman. Good for a 1st down to the 37-yard line. A 15-yard play on the right side. This one's getting swatted down. 2nd and 10 now. Russell, pressure coming on the right side, overthrowing his target. And Xavier Rhodes going to make the play, looking for Curtis Harden on the play. And that ball was just way too far for Harden to get to. And Xavier Rhodes, who was a free agent pickup for the Redskins this offseason, going to get the interception. 1st and 10. CJ Anderson on the left side, going to take it down to the 32-yard line. 2nd and 4. Anderson again, and almost breaking another tackle there. It'll be 3rd and 4. Play action. Garoppolo going down the right side, and that is great defense from the Aviators. 4th and 4. The Redskins going to kick a field goal through the uprights to take a 10-0 lead here in the first quarter. Not a good start here for this Columbus Aviators team. Russell definitely not looking too good. And again, XxSnEaKyPxx going to get some time today and might earn that backup role back, as Culliver gets the interception now. That is 2 straight interceptions for Russell. Chris Culliver making the play, and that is just another bad throw from Russell there. That'll give Garoppolo good field position. It did come back a little bit with a holding call, and Garoppolo scrambling for it, has a 1st down and more all the way to the 25-yard line. A 21-yard run. 1st and 10. And they are going to get another false start penalty. 1st and 15 from the 30-yard line. 32 seconds to go here in the first quarter. This is Anderson on the right side, and that is another good run, picking up 12 on the play. 2nd and 3. Johnson breaking some tackles now, and the tackling has been horrible for this Aviator defense so far. 1st and goal, play action. Darren Barnes into the game to the end zone, and Smith has a touchdown. What a bad start for both the Aviators offense and defense. The Redskins holding on to a 17-0 lead here early on in this game. And that'll bring out XxSnEaKyPxx for the first time this preseason as he hands it off to Cobb. Cobb going to take it up to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 on the right side. Fitzgerald has the reception. That's good for about 3. 2nd and 7. Cobb on the outside again. And he is having a good start to the day. A 6-yard run there. 3rd and 1. Grant up the middle. And this is coming back with a holding call. But the rookie running back looking pretty solid there. 3rd and 6 on the left side. Patrick hooks up with Doran Dickerson. And that's good for an Aviator first down to the 45-yard line. Cobb cutting back across the left side this time, only picking up about a yard. 2nd and 9, nowhere to go there. It'll be 3rd and long for the Aviators. 3rd and 12, XxSnEaKyPxx going down the field, and Bishop Sankey cannot hold on to the ball. And that is a big-time drop. The Aviators offense not showing much life. They needed a score there, and they are not going to get it as Johnson just carries 2 Aviator defenders with them on his way to a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 2, another missed tackle, and that is a first down for the Redskins. Darren Barnes going to do a read option, scrambling up the middle, picking up a few yards there. 1st and 10, I guess I missed the play. I apologize, as Johnson down the right side going to take it to the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 again. Barnes on the right side connects with Luke Stalker, the tight end, down to the 32. 2nd and 4, pressure coming. Barnes barely getting the ball out of his hands there. 3rd and 4, Barnes on the right side, and this is caught out of bounds, so they will punt the ball away, and that'll bring XxSnEaKyPxx back out onto the field, who picks up Morgan on the route down the field, and Morgan was the free agent signee making a big-time play there. Now Sean Sutton going to take it all the way down to the 34-yard line. 8 seconds to go. 1st and 10, Jokel going to have a reception to the 20. They call a timeout. 1st and 10, looking for the end zone. This is Fitzgerald all the way down. I thought he had it. They are going to say he was down on. They won a poor spot there, or maybe his knee was down. I didn't see it. I thought he had it. And we are not going to have time to call a timeout. So the Redskins going to go into halftime with a 17-0 lead. And poor clock management there. You know, it's preseason. Need to be a little more aware. Even so, we are doing good passing the ball, but the Redskins running all over our defense. That has to change. 8.3 yards a play for them and 126 yards. And especially with short quarters, that's pretty crazy. Cobb on the outside this time, going to take it up to the 38. 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard run. XxSnEaKyPxx on the right side, going to connect with Sean Sutton for a first down to the 46. 1st and 10. Pressure not coming. Good coverage there, and Fitzgerald has a one-handed catch again. This rookie has made some pretty impressive plays throughout the preseason, and he held onto the ball despite the pass interference there. 1st and 10, Morgan, the free agent pickup down to the 29. 2nd and 1, pressure coming. Patrick on the right side finds Chance Jokel, who's going to take it down to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, pressure coming. XxSnEaKyPxx is going down. Sullivan getting the sack for the Redskins there. That'll make it 2nd and 17 here. And so far, I will say, Patrick's looking like he's having a pretty solid game. And that was a difficult throw. Sutton not able to bring it in. 3rd and 17, Fitzgerald, another pass interference call on the defense. And they are just struggling to cover him, forcing them to make the pass interference play. As you see, Jokel, the backup rookie tight end, playing fullback and running it into the end zone for the Aviators there as they get on the board. 17-7 is going to be the score. Darren Barnes hands it off to Johnson on the left side of the field. That's good for a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5. Johnson again on the outside, has some room to work with. He cuts back inside. Had he gone outside, that could have been a touchdown run. A questionable call there by Johnson. He still had a big play with it. Now Vic Ballard on the right side, the 3rd string running back going down the field. The 20, 15, 10-5 touchdown for the Washington Redskins. A 59-yard touchdown run from the 3rd string running back. And this run defense has been abysmal in this game. I don't know what is going on with our defensive line and linebackers. We might need to make some moves to pick up some better backups. As you see, the left tackle making a reception there. Cobb going up the middle this time, going to take it to midfield there. 2nd and 6, the 3rd quarter winding down on the right side. This is Morgan. Pretty solid game from the new addition here. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Jokel going to take it down to the 26, a 13-yard play there. 1st and 10 again on the right side. Sean Sutton, another reception. That's only good for about 2. 2nd and 8. This is Morgan into the end zone. Touchdown, Columbus Aviators. The free agent pickup having a monster game and might be looking at an increased role here. Both him and Fitzgerald have been incredibly impressive for us, and that's a good problem to have, especially with Kendall Wright down with injury right now. Brown on the right side, only a 1-yard gain. This is Johnson up the middle, and he has a first down and more. A another monster run for the Redskins. The 20, the 15, all the way down to the 13-yard line. 7 carries, 102 yards for Johnson. What is this defense doing right now? You know, our offense is getting us back into the game behind the arm of XxSnEaKyPxx, but the defense is just not stopping anything. We're going to have a 3rd and 7 play here. Darren Barnes looking to the end zone, and Matthews was wide open, but he was out of bounds. That's not going to be a touchdown. They will settle for a field goal here, and we have a 13-point ball game, 3 minutes, 51 seconds to go. The way XxSnEaKyPxx's playing, the Aviators are not out of this yet, but they're going to need to get a quick touchdown, and our defense is going to have to make a big play, something I don't know that's going to happen. 1st and 10 down the field, and Fitzgerald looked like he had it. He's not going to be able to hold on, though. 2nd and 10 over the middle, and that was thrown off his back foot. He did have Jokel open there. He will connect with Jokel this time, who shows some heart, did not pick up the first, 4th and inches, and Sankey going to have the first down run there for the Aviators. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Sankey making a big-time play for us there. 1st and 10 down the field. This is Morgan once again all the way to the 44-yard line of Redskin territory. 1st and 10 on the outside. That's going to be a 3-yard gain from Fitzgerald there. Pressure coming, and Patrick barely getting the ball out of his hands there. 3rd and 7. They need a play, and this is Wayne Chapman, the tight end, into the end zone. Touchdown for the Columbus Aviators. A 41-yard play. You know, we needed a big-time performance from him. All season long, we're going to need something. Here's the onside kick, and it is not going to go far enough. The Aviators touched the ball first. The Redskins recovered either way, and with only a minute and a half to go, this is going to be a Redskins victory as Johnson again plowing over the defense. A 17-yard gain. Johnson hurdling defenders, and he's going to take it all the way down to the 4-yard line. 9 carries, 134 yards. Mac cannot believe what happened in this game, and this is a very worrying sign. Like, granted, you know, I get that our starting defense wasn't really on the field, but we just could not stop anything on the ground, and that is crucial in the NFL. If you cannot stop a team's rushing attack, it is going to be a long season, and I am starting to get worried. Aviators falling to 0-3 on the preseason, but there were some great signs. You know, XxSnEaKyPxx really came out and did wonders with our offense. Russell struggled early on, so Patrick might be our backup again going into the regular season. But look at this, 259 yards rushing for the Redskins, 11.1 yards of play. XxSnEaKyPxx, the best quarterback in the game, though, 19 of 24, 268 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Darren Barnes, the second-year pro from Rhode Island, went 7 of 10 and a touchdown. Neither Garoppolo or Russell getting a touchdown. Russell 1 of 5 and 2 interceptions, though. That is definitely something to be concerned about. He is a rookie, though, but Storm Johnson, 9 carries, 134 yards. CJ Anderson, 7 carries for 78 yards. And Vic Ballard, 2 carries for 59 yards. I mean, that is just ridiculous. Like, everybody on their team had over 10 yards of play rushing, and that's just unacceptable. Tavares Morgan, though, the rookie from Columbia who we just signed, 5 catches, 85 yards, and a touchdown. Chance Jokel, 4 catches, 51 yards. Derek Fitzgerald have a pretty solid game as well for the Aviators. And again, you know, with Kendall Wright being down, it's definitely pretty cool to see some of those guys step up. There's Case Gordon, a guy that we are kind of familiar with. I know we scouted him quite a lot. So that's cool to see him. Tremont Sullivan, the rookie, getting a sack. Xavier Rhodes and Chris Culliver, the 2 veteran cornerbacks, both good players there, both making some big plays for the Redskins. Forbath, 2 of 2. That's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button, and I'll see you next time. Later.